Okay, so I think in that case, perhaps we are done with White Orchard for now. And let's just get this back up. There is still one other place that I wanted to check out. One place that we were not nearly as long, or well, much more recently, I should say. What? Are you, for a second I thought that kid was chasing after the chicken. Like, oh, where did the chicken go? Where did you go? Come back here. We're looking for you all day. Okay. So, well, yeah, despite the kids talking to us when they say they shouldn't be talking to us, we'll head on over to the fast travel spot. And can you guess which spot it is that I was referring to? Where will we be headed next? Well. I can tell you one thing. You probably guessed this much, but it's not in White Orchard. No. What level is Tucson? It's 35? Okay, I'm just curious of that one. It's not that either. It's not here. It's not here. It's not here. It's here. And where is it here? It is here.
His long search for Siri led
The
Geralt
Pirate
to
Island
Doom,
with the jail.
The ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse was the key to finding
That I could not find. You guys gave me the inside info. So I'm hoping now that with that I'll be able to figure it out. Oh, okay. Pirates are back though, immediately. I don't know why, for some reason I thought they would be gone. Oh, and there are more of them. Hello, good friend. Please do not parry all of our attacks. I do not appreciate that. Nor did I appreciate your arm. Apparently. And I'll just take the grilled cheese sandwiches, or grilled chicken, or whatever it was. I don't mind if I do. Okay. So we're headed back up in this direction. And given how we saw pirates there, I do suspect that we'll probably see basically every spot also re-inhabited by pirates. Probably? So we had several around this corner, and then we had a bunch in the actual base. Or prison, or whatever. We're probably about to find out. Could even bring Roach. Roach, how'd you get up there? That's the wrong place. Yes, there are still pirates here, which I do think means that this whole place is going to be inhabited. I mean, it's fine, but it does mean it'll take us a little bit longer to get through. I took out the hare and not the pirate. That was not the intention. How's it going? I thought I heard you saying that you didn't like the rain, so I figured maybe I'd, like set you on fire. Did that make things better? That was interesting. That was the hair. For a second, they decided, no, we're not going to give you loot for that. We know you didn't mean to. There's Roach. Now she's down on this level. And I do think, yeah, we're going to find some more pirate boys here. What's the matter? That was supposed to be you? Roach? I mean, I kind of appreciate giving us the shield there, but I thought, you were, like, afraid of combat and tried to run away, not right in the middle of things. Which looks a lot more like what you're doing here. Look out, man. There's a horse behind you. He's not pleased with you. Get him, Roach. Get him. Get him good. We got him. Alright. But there were some Warrens. That's the Temerian currency. Interesting. Yeah, so I think we have almost no Warrens. Small amount of Florins. And then, obviously, a ton of crowns. So here's where we're going to find basically everyone, and we're going to need to probably break out the sword in full here. Enough of the Igni shenanigans, although, actually, at the moment at least, not seeing anyone here. Thought what you guys were saying in terms of the place to go for this was, this might not be the most efficient way, but you go up here, then we're gonna see there's this air. Basically, we want to go on that staircase there. And then, or either up or down. Not sure which, but this is already a section we were not in before. So let's try going up first, and then we'll go down, because this looks like it might be a dead end. Pretty sure it is. So let's try going in the downward direction, in that case. And see where that leads us, and presumably that will be a prison, because that is what I believe this place is either named, or when we read the description, what it said this place was supposed to be all about. Was previously like a castle-like place. Yeah, this is starting to look very prison-y. Okay, let's save before we actually go through here. And yeah, we'll throw on quick. Hello. You don't look very imprisoned, as prisoners go. I know we just used a skill that was fire-based, but it is still hard to see through the torch. Sure you want to do that? Oh, actually, not bad loot on that guy. I mean, yeah, the white wolf hide, or rather the white bear hide. I mean, either one is worth a decent amount, or at least more than we'd normally get from them, I think. I mean, even the swords sometimes and generic weapons are not always that bad. So, not entirely sure what we're gonna find here. Oh, there was... Yes, there's a hidden treasure over here. There was a question mark we couldn't get to previously. That's the primary thing we're looking for. Another enemigo who looks to be completely insane. You sure you want all we got? Because, thing is, I'm not sure you do. Kinda, you know, like, not sure you do. Anyways, mysterious note. You have my attention. Keep an eye out for castaways, lone travelers, drunk warriors. Bring them to me, to the cellar. The Ancient One craves blood. Creepy language that I don't know what it is, but the Ancient One needs blood does not sound good. Sounds an awful lot like a vampire that they are trying to satiate with human blood. So, what could possibly go wrong? That plan, right? Pirate leader. Okay, you're level 14, which is a little bit higher, and obviously you're here, so presumably you're, you know, like, more significant and whatnot. I mean, let's, like, maybe axe you instead, so we can, you know, like, lop your head off. We did not lop your head off. I was kind of thinking that we would instantly lop your head off. Minor disappointment. Heads are still attached. Maybe now? The legs, I suppose those will do. Okay. So, was the special stuff in the room where the leader was? Or it looked like there was a different area in the other direction that might have been fruitful? Thought I saw some glowing things. Yeah, I see some glowy things. That looks important. This looks unfortunate. It almost looks like a... I don't know. Well, it's a dead guy. Presumably. Key to prison. Okay. So... is this not yet actually the prison? Do we need this key to go through, like, here? Yeah, this was locked. Okay. So that looks like at least the center of the spot that has the hidden treasure. Doesn't necessarily mean that's actually where it's going to be, but let's just see what this is all about as well. This is also locked. This is also locked. Ah, okay. Maybe just gonna find a few of these. Ah, and this is in fact the place where I was saying when we were sailing past that, oh, we wanted to try to find a way up here, but couldn't make it happen at the time. Let's see, pure silver, whinstone, some swords, lunar shards, some crowns. It's all decent stuff, and a decent quantity of it, but it seems like this middle door is the one that is technically the one that is the hidden treasure. So let's save that guy for last, maybe. And the stuff is glowing red, which is odd because that is normally quest-related stuff.
Sky cells. Nice idea for a prison without bars. Shame he didn't know how to fly.
Huh? Well, does appear as though everything has grayed out now. So we do seem to have finished it. I mean, at the end of the day, that was pretty solid loot. So, we'll take it. And add it to the total for the Skellige trip across the Seven Seas. Now, of course, we have at this point done enough stuff in the Velen, Novigrad region after we finished stuff in Skellige that even if we were to sell everything now, we've also crafted a bunch of things that cost a bunch of money, can't really, at least not easily, can we say, this is exactly how much money we made from doing all of the things in the Skellige Isles, or in the, really, the Skellige Sea. Surely we can do this, right? Are we trapped in here for the rest of our lives? Thankfully not. Can we get out of here, though? I would like to. Yeah, because we spent a lot to craft all of our stuff, but ultimately we made a little bit more than we spent. Because, of course, there's only so much you can actually sell to people before they go broke. That's been a pretty limiting factor. So, I mean, we could try just opening ourselves up to a few more vendors. So I've been deliberately trying to min-max, if you will. Sell to only the people who will buy our products. Buy our products and services for the highest value, the highest price. Maximize our return. Increase our retained earnings and pass on the value to shareholders. Who are the shareholders, you ask? That's top secret. It's a privately held company. I'm not legally obligated to inform you. Is this little stump the fast travel spot? No. Where is it? Actually, though, this is it. Okay. So we'll probably head back, in that case, to Velen / Novigrad. Really Novigrad, to tell you the truth. Because where'd you go? Javier, given you many chances to restock on money so that we can sell you more stuff. You really don't want to do it, though. You really don't want to do it. Perhaps this is the time. I'd like to believe it is. Javier. Alright, well, I mean, Got a little bit of a trek to get to him, but... You have your forewarning, IBR. Head over to the ATM now, because by the time we get there, I'm expecting you to have a lot of cash on hand. I don't mind us as we just phase through 90% of the crap. And I think he's not quite this far this direction. Try to go from memory this time, but maybe that's not a great idea. Here he is.
Slow now. Whoa.
Alright, IBR.
Greetings, IBR.
Greetings, Geralt. How might I be of help?
Have money.
What do you have on offer?
I will get you an ATM just so that you can actually buy. He has money again. Okay. Time to actually sell stuff in that case. So I was thinking we'd actually want to keep keep you. This was kind of nifty. I kind of want to throw this in our stash. 100% resistance to burning is kind of fun, and 20% ignition sign intensity is nothing to snuff at either. So we have two of them. This is the higher level one. This one's level 25, and this one's level 20. So we'll sell this and the rest of our other chest plates, and I mean, we're not going to be able to sell everything to him. As you can see here, he's already almost broke. So we're looking for something that costs even around 470, which is, well, wait, that might be as close as we can get, and then throw in this, and that's basically it. And this is what we've been waiting for a very long time to be able to do. Yeah, unfortunately, although he does seemingly pay the best price by a lot for this stuff, he doesn't have much in the way of money to actually make all those payments. That does complicate matters considerably. Try selling these to you, but can't afford those either, so it doesn't really matter. Can't afford the highest level small blackjack you've ever seen. So our plan B is usually Joanna.
So long.
But I think at this point, because we've been encumbered for a very long time, and it is probably worth not being encumbered. Because there's only so long that we can, get away with it. I think that perhaps this is where we start selling to some other people in Novigrad. Did what we could to get as much as possible out of the goods that we picked up in Skellige. But ultimately, if we can't actually sell the stuff, then it's not worth any rounds just sitting in our inventory collecting dust. So I think we'll go to Hierarch Square. I think we'll sell to the armorer there, who I suspect would give the next best rates in Novigrad, and then maybe we'll head over to Crow's Perch and talk to Joanna. And sell other stuff to her, and that still won't be enough to get rid of everything. Far from it, I think, but it'll get us closer, which we had so much stuff that that is saying something. It's this guy here. Also, the bookkeeper was capable of buying some decent stuff from us as well.
No,
We actually have a ton of books.
Top-notch swords.
Okay, so I think you're gonna have the next best rates.
Show me what you have in stock.
And the item we've been using as our measure. Did we actually sell it? No, it's this. Oh, 128. That's actually around the same as IBR. Might even be the same. Hold on, and you have more money than him right now. So I think we go a little crazy here and sell a bunch of stuff to you. You might not be that bad of a plan B after all. Or really, you were plan C. Joanna was plan B. But the Great Sun Armors, I think, are the most valuable things that we have here. Because that's over 1,000 apiece, but I think it's fine selling it to you. You seem to be willing to pay a lot. And this already seems like this is going to be pretty helpful. I'm deliberately going to save this. This is the level 25 one. But yeah, someone who actually has several $1,000 or crowns means we can actually get through a sizable chunk of our chest plates here, which have been the things that have been weighing us down the most, I think. This. And if we can get through all the chest plates, we're close to making it happen. Oh, just barely can do that one. Can't afford this one, but this one is at least extremely light. So we're getting very close now. At least from an armor standpoint. From weapon standpoint, we do have a bunch of junk weapons that for the most part we've just picked up from random bandits that we've fought as of late in Ellen and Novigrad, really. And then we do still have a lot in the way of the saddles, which I think are a little bit sneaky. They do weigh a ton. 8 apiece. That adds up very quickly. So we don't necessarily need to sell the saddles to you. I'm not sure if you're actually paying any more for the saddles than anyone else. Like, let's just take a look here. So you're going to 136 for the superior cavalry saddle. Compared to, let's go to a random shopkeeper who is not a specialist of any variety. And see how you compare.
No lollygagging.
Last chance to surrender
unorthodox books.
You are not the merchant, you are.
Welcome. Welcome.
Okay, I want to see.
What have you got there?
You're not going to have a lot of money. You actually get more than I thought you would, but we go here. Oh, you won't even buy it all together. Could sell some of our trophies, and they have some weight to them. Not a ton, but some. Basically one apiece. But,
So long.
mostly looking to dump those saddles. Because, they are quite heavy. Quite heavy indeed. And there are more merchants here still, like you.
Welcome. Welcome.
You're another generic merchant, but will you actually buy the saddles?
What have you
Because I
got
thought
there?
the one we were just talking to was a little bit different, I think. Yeah, you will. The one we were just talking to was like kind of a book person, sort of. 128 is slightly less. The other guy was buying things for 136. I think we settle for that, though. We do have a fair number of the saddles, and we're probably only going to be able to sell 2 or 3 to this guy before he goes broke, but in the interest of not having to sell to 20 different people, which we may still need to go, in the interest of not needing to sell to 50 different people, like to unload while we can. Yeah, like these little saddles, not a huge deal to min-max those perfectly, get the exact maximum number of coins in return. I'm just trying to find a way to, yeah, make it so that we're taking most advantage of how much money you do have, and it seemed like that was probably the answer there. Couldn't even buy some silver items and then break them down into components for silver, but I think it might still be more cost effective to just buy silver directly. Like, say, this. Well, silver plate is pretty expensive. I mean, that's refined silver. Quite refined silver, in fact. But, no.
So long.
I think now we go back to Bookman and sell the Bookman
They just smear
the
ash
books.
on their lips first. That's why it don't hurt. That's all it takes.
Is this him? This might be him.
You know,
I think it is.
Try it at home later.
Now, these are not weighing us down, but they're surprisingly valuable. I assume that you have your money back, because I
Let's see
believe
these books of yours.
we're trading with you before we were trading with IBR, and IBR restocked, so presumably you have as well. And you have. So we're looking for, where is it? Under other? I think it is. Primarily talking about these ones that we have a bazillion stacks of. Yeah, like, I don't want to read about Toussaint anymore. Please, get rid of all those. Or do it yourself, which is apparently even more valuable. So we can't dump all of them. Can we get rid of 12? Radovid is worth less? Sorry, Radovid. Then 4, I mean, if we get rid of a little thing, probably, but maybe we just settle for this. This one costs 3. Alright. That'll do.
Farewell.
Okay. And now we'll head back to talk with Joanna and try selling other things to her. But as it turns out, it may even be that many of the people in Novigrad are better than her for that purpose. I thought that since she was a master armorer, that she would be the person who would buy things for the most. But it does seem like, at least on the previous occasion that we checked, she was buying for a fair bit less than IPR. But potentially less than the other shopkeeper we saw in Hierarch Square as well. All to finally become unencumbered, which we're getting there eventually, slowly but surely. I mean, consider that at one point in time we had over 1,000 more weight than we currently have. So we have already shed 1,000, and actually we're continuing to pick up items. We probably shed well over 1,000 at this point. I don't know if it's actually 1,500. By the time we're done getting rid of everything, then in total it probably will be perhaps even more than 1,500. So we might be getting close now. Okay, let's put that away. That was an accident. Fortunately, there was no one standing next to us when we did that. Otherwise, might have gotten some strange looks. All right, Joanna.
Geralt, good of you to come by.
Still,
What can I do for you?
way she says her name. Way she says our name is well, it's odd.
What are you selling? What's good?
Okay, yeah. So she has some money, but not a lot. So let's, yeah, this pretty sure is decent amount less than what we've gotten from others, but I think we will, at the very least, I'm gonna hold on to these as our metric. At least try to. Then chestplate will stash. And you still have a fair bit of coins here. So I think we can start dumping swords and other simple weapons. See where that leaves us. Okay, just don't accidentally sell any of the Witcher gear. But we could sell you too. That is a silver sword. May mean that it could be worth breaking it down. And actually, look at this. Got rid of our, potentially all of our extra weapons here. Adversary we might want to keep, because that's the crit stuff. Or is that does not? Let's try. I thought we could go straight into the breaking things down, but perhaps I need to be on this screen to do that.
Need some armor made. Witcher's armor.
Actually, no, but sure. There we go. It's an ingot for you, as is for you. I think we take this. It's a little bit cheaper. As for whether we do this, I mean, maybe. Because we also just want to get rid of our saddles as well. So, this will give her a little more money. Makes it a little easier for us to offload all of our saddles as well. Which I hope she buys. She does, okay. Blinders not as concerned about, because those don't really weigh much, but like, this, eat, weight, saddle. Gotta go. And are we gonna get there? We're gonna get close, at the very least, to hitting the threshold for being encumbered. Let's look at how much of a difference this is making. Pretty huge. He still has a little more money. Come on. We've done it. We are just barely no longer encumbered. That's fantastic. I mean, we could sell the blinders as well, which weigh basically nothing, and I'm not even sure she can afford any of them. So maybe we won't. But we can now
Take care now.
run for the first time in forever. We're free!
I'll tell you.
Free at
I'll
last!
tell you where the loot's at.
Alright, say that again.
Your mate split the loot between them long ago. At least that's what I would have done. And you, shut it now. Save your strength. Die with some dignity.
Ew. Well, that's not great. Okay, we'll head back to our stash, because I do think there are a few things that we want to stash, which will further reduce our weight and make it a little bit easier for us to pick up additional things.
What do you seek here, vagrants?
So there are still a few things we'd like to sell. Like, we have some junk items that have a little bit of weight to them. I mean, it doesn't really matter that much who we sell those to. We could even break them down. So I want to stash you. I'm going to deliberately hold on to you. I mean, you do weigh a bit for an item that we're using as our price comparison tool. So ideally, we'd be doing something really light. But just so happens that this is the thing that I made a point of remembering the price of in various locations. So it's not like it's a heavy chest plate or something. So it could be worse. And then... Oh, what? Not about this. This was also something that we could have broken down. Potentially should have broken down. Okay, and then... Feline Silver Sword we accidentally created too. So we're definitely stashing one of those. Dragon... Or Griffin... Wish it was Dragon School. That'd be sweet. Griffin School. Steel Sword. Ursine Steel Sword. And this one, I think... It is Witcher gear. But I don't actually know which school was affiliated with, because I don't remember how or when we made this. I think it was IBR who made it for us, but maybe not. I think this is probably going to be something that we just end up stashing and maybe not even ever using again, in which case you could argue that we should either break it down or sell it. But stash it for the time being, at least. Anything else that we particularly want or need to stash? Oh, our trophies. I mean, I want to try to have one of each kind of trophy, but I think we already, for the most part, have a bunch. We have dismember, human, non-human experience, human, non-human experience. So already we have duplicates here. This is the one that's worth more, so we should sell that. Humans, non-humans also already have that, and it's worth more, so we should. Yeah, they're the same, so we should sell this. It's functionally the same. And also chance to dismember, sell the one that's worth more, that'd be Griffin. Bonus gold, okay, haven't seen one of those yet. Experience from humans, non-humans. More gold than this, so we'll take it and sell it. And bonus gold, experience from humans, non-humans. Here's to find additional herbs is not currently in our stash, so we'll throw it in there even if I'm not a huge fan of that. Experience from monsters. Have we seen that? Humans, non-humans. Dismember. Gold. Additional herbs. I don't think we have. It is worth a lot, so if we have another one that's also experience from monsters, yeah, then we should equip this one or save this one and sell this one. Okay. I think we're probably in the clear to sell all these ones we have left. It's just a matter of, well, finding someone who can afford it. Don't think it's a huge issue with the trophies. They are crazy valuable anyway. And actually, tell you what. Let's pick up... We did have several crafting materials down here that we can break down into components. why don't we do that? We can even do that with possibly Joanna. That'll give us some money, or that'll give her some money that we can then turn around and use to sell the other junk. So on net, we'll get mostly, basically be getting the crafting materials without having to pay for dismantling them. Will be the net results. Flowers, maybe we'll keep those in. And the rotting flesh, you know, it'll just keep things fresh in here. Now we may be encumbered again. I think we are. But that should be quite temporary. That should just be until we break down all this stuff, and then as soon as we do, it'll no longer have any weight. So I'm not really concerned about that.
I need a good plow.
Alright, dude. Okay, so we're headed this way. And, yeah, I mean, obviously we did a lot of crafting previously, and so, well, actually, tell you the truth, we did pick up some cat school gear since we've last been to Iwana, and some other types of stuff as well. I think we got a sword of some variety, which would be IBR business,
Geralt,
not you,
good of you to come
Iwana
by.
business, but
What can I do for you?
let us...
What do you say?
Oh, actually, we should...
What's good?
I take it back. I take it back. I want to be on dismantle. Let's dismantle the Mask of Ouroboros, please. No. That would be silly. Let's have a bunch of black pearls. And I mean a bunch. And a bunch of normal pearls. And I guess we'll get some glass, because why not? Then our broken rakes, we will, in fact, break down into hardened wood. And break down all of our black magic dolls, of which we have many. And our leathery stuffs. So yeah, we did enough crafting that we were perhaps at a bit of a risk of running out of stuff. Now this, the white wolf hide is worth a bit, so we probably don't want to sell, or we don't want to break that down into components. That could add up. So I'm going to deliberately not do that. But the mugs, those can go. Bear hide, deer hide, certainly the white bear hide I think we want to keep. Horse hide, I don't recall some of these. I think the worn leather pelt, I'm pretty sure is not worth much. I mean, we can see, I suppose, the value preview here. Like, worn leather pelt is definitely worth less. This is 48 apiece, 80 apiece, 32 apiece. All right, so let's stump these. 30, 40, not that much. Got 146 apiece, which is a lot. 140. 64, which is something, but not great. 16, definitely dump you. 24, definitely dump you. And then just the other stuffs here as well. Steel ingots, okay. Take that. I will continue to take that. For scrap, I guess. I don't really remember ever getting those, but okay. Rope ladder, sure. Iron ore, sure. These guys for iron and war timber. Okay, so I think that, I mean, it gets us back down well below, or at least a little bit below, the threshold we were looking to get below. And now we can say, turn around and sell the stuff that is worth more. So let's do that. If you even buy that stuff, which you may not, tell you the truth. Under crafting, or is it under other? It's under other, and you don't. Okay, well, so we'll sell that stuff to other people. In that case, we'll sell some of these guys to you. Now that we've given you a bit of money to work with. Totally forgot about this. Bonus gold, but it's worth almost nothing. I have to imagine we have a better alternative? Well, I'm gonna tell you the truth. Most of these are not worth much. Team trophies are worth something. Yeah, most of these are gonna be single digits, it looks like. With a few exceptions. Okay. And I suppose that stuff does start to add up a bit. Do we have anything else we can sell to you at all? In these boots. But no, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Stay. Oh, there was this sword we were saying. It could potentially be worth breaking down, because it is silver. I don't remember how much that's gonna cost us. And then you're not gonna buy any of this stuff. We can sell crafting materials to you, though. Some of the ones that we just made, even perhaps, is I mean, didn't do the math to see if we're coming out ahead of that exchange or not. I would imagine we're probably not if we break things down. If we pay her to break things down and then turn around and sell them to her afterward. So maybe we pass on that for now. And if anything, we actually go the crafting route real quick and just see. I think it's enhanced. Is it enhanced or is it not mastercrafted, or is it superior? Really? Oh, we have some in our stash, so we shouldn't be basing which ones we do or do not think we need to craft off what we currently have on us right now, because yeah, they're all hanging out in our stash right now. So I was gonna say we should pump up whatever cat school gear we previously had up to the next round. I think we had enhanced, but we did not have superior. And there was that question of, are we ready for superior, or is it going to be too high level for us? And I think, as we're seeing here, the answer is that we're going to find that most of the time it's 1 or 2 levels too high for us. So maybe that's fine. And we'll stick with Griffin for now, at least until we get a couple more levels or so. And suddenly, if we want to, we can switch back to Cat. Otherwise, if we feel like we prefer Griffin and we want to keep with the side intensity, then that can also be the thing we do. But I think that means we're done with you.
Take care now.
And now we're basically just looking for any random shopkeeper to sell furs. We can sprint. We can sprint. So let's, I mean, there are several of them over here.
Right, give me the coin. Tails, we clean the
Let's
shit
sell
out.
the furs
The gods sent ye.
to you.
We meet again, Master.
Sure.
Show me what you've got on offer.
You have some monies. So, in theory, means we can sell some of these to you. Like so. It's worth a lot. You can't quite afford all this. I mean, we could, of course, just sell in an incomplete chunk. Where did this come from? The haft? Get rid of it. Okay, and now that weighed a lot.
So long.
Now we have a lot more wiggle room.
Still our young'uns.
And if we sell to you as well,
Spot of cider for you, or a bit of dry curd.
assuming that you will buy this off of us,
What I got sure to please.
then we should be quite a
Let's take a
bit
look.
lower. Oh, look at this! Look at this, Religion and Life. Well, we've already read it. What? It does have the exclamation point. So it is presumably one of the books for the religion quest. But I think we take it just in case. Even if we've already read it, that does probably mean we've already given to him, but given how we feel like the quest might potentially be bugged and we're not sure if we're actually going to be able to complete it or not, we'll take it just in case. And the thing I really wanted to do, though, was sell you this stuff over here. And yeah, you can't afford all of it, but we'll give you what you can take. One of those as well. Okay. Okay. And now we've got a little over 40 weight to spare.
Farewell.
We got a quest related sound. Or maybe more of a hey. But the thing is, we didn't actually get anything saying that we got a quest update. I mean, it's this one that I referred to, the Free Spirit. But yeah? I don't know. Oh.
Where's your gold?
What? What's happening
you
here?
can tell us willingly, or...
No, please. We've none left. Sir, help us.
Stay out of this.
You should leave this dude alone.
Leave them alone.
What's it to you?
Won't stand by and watch you rob and murder them. Plain refuse to.
Got a sensitive one? Look away, woman. Still here. Oi! Get him!
Baron's henchman. Interesting. I mean, I'm surprised that this is happening now, because we've obviously been to Crow's Perch many times before. So why now? Because, yeah. I don't know if something we did triggered this? Like, it can only happen after a certain amount of time or after you've done something else? 'Cause yeah, like I said, we've been through this area many times before. So, we saved you. You're good to go, peasant dude. You know, just don't thank us or anything. Or even say goodbye. Okay. Thanks.